Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Star Citizen. It is Wednesday here at Crouch After Dark. It's Wednesday in a lot of places, I'm sure. In some places, it's possibly still Tuesday. But we are here. Whoa. This little 100i, it loves to dart all over the place. We are here. Welcome back. Let me get underway. I'm a little bit unprepared, even though, you know, last night I was like, I need to be prepared, make sure my ship's in the right place and, you know, just, you know, get things sorted out. So when I start the stream, we can be off and running. But this is not the situation. There are ships all over the place. Look at the radar. It's ridiculous. Okay, we'll talk about the money in a minute because I don't seem to have mine. Let's get underway. We need to get back to Art Corp. I was supposed to drop off here last night after I'd finished up me gaming session, but we never ended up getting back there. Trid has joined us in the chat. How are you, Trid? I hope you are keeping well. Let's get ourselves underway. And we can waste the first five minutes of this stream in Quantum. I should have been prepared. All right. Now we are underway. You can kind of see in the background here, we're kind of on our way to Art Corp to go pick up the Carrack and just move a few things around so I can be ready for the next Thunderbolt. So, what's been happening? I've had a chance to catch up with a little bit of news. Obviously, on Monday's stream, we had that issue over the weekend of people's wallets being wiped back to zero. And during Monday's stream, we had a few people ask about, you know, what was the deal there. I didn't know. I hadn't had a chance to see the news, etc. But apparently it's all been fixed. CIG were on it pretty quickly. And they had mentioned, if I jump out of here real quick, and we probably lose a little bit of audio at this point. A little bit of the background sound from year-old Star Citizen. Doesn't matter how prepared I think I am, I'm never prepared. Let's jump in and have a quick look here, right? So this is Spectrum, and they had posted up here an announcement about the weekend compensation. This was from a couple of days ago, posted by CIG over on Saturday morning. Short and sweet update. All players have been gifted 1 million Alpha UEC as compensation for the disruption to our wallet services that took place this past weekend. If you can hear a bunch of muttering, it is my daughter. She's not normally home on a Wednesday. She'd normally be at school. And like me, when I'm streaming, she talks constantly and constantly and constantly. So we might have a little bit of background noise from the old Charbear. So players have been gifted 1 million AUEC for the disruption. I never experienced any issues with the wallet. Let's just quickly tune back in here. Let's get out of here. Okay, still got 10 million kilometers to go. That's all good. You know, we can appreciate that. I didn't have any issues with my wallet. Plenty of people seem to have had issues with the wallet. The wallet was restored. But what people missed out on was the money that they earned during this glitch. They just weren't getting it. So CIG have said we're going to gift 1 million AUEC as compensation to all players. We apologize for the inconvenience and disruption, and we'll continue to monitor closely any further issues. So I haven't seen that. What is YouTube doing? I haven't seen that money pop into my account yet, but these things normally do take a little bit of time as they roll out this money during everybody's wallet. I'm well. I hope you and your family are doing well and that you all had a good day. Well, it's early morning here. It's 11 o'clock here at Crouch After Dark. This is our Wednesday stream. I stream 3 days a week for those that have joined us or are tuning in here on Rewind on the old YouTube. Mondays at 9 p.m, Wednesdays at 11 a.m, and Saturdays at 9 p.m. also. What else has been happening in the old Star Citizen world? No, this is not where we want to go. We want to go to YouTube. Sharbear, I need you to stop muttering to yourself because I can't concentrate on what I'm talking about. Oh boy, what have we got? Let's jump into my history while we're still quantuming through. Oh boy, I binged a whole bunch of shorts last night. That was a bad idea, and now it's all just hip hop in my feed. Here we go. Let's jump onto Star Citizen's page. The ship showdown is going on. It is. You think you're on Team Mule. Campaign Terrain has joined us. The Americans are here. This is why I stream at 11 a.m. on Wednesdays, just so I can hit that different time zone. Because normally I'd stream at 9 p.m. on Mondays and Saturdays. Wednesdays is my midweek. Take a day off work, stay home, do a little bit of Star Citizen. After the stream, do a bit of accounts and all that sort of stuff. But so what's been happening in Star Citizen's YouTube channel? Well, we had the live game dev. Here we go. Inside Star Citizens. Is this one? Yeah. This was a great episode of Star Citizen live game dev.
Everybody.
Certainly, if you're interested in the racing that's happening or coming to Star Citizen soon, then this was a super fun episode. We got to see them build a ridiculous racetrack throughout this live game dev episode. It was great fun, and they played around, and towards the end added a little bit of lighting, and super fun, super fun. Ship showdown obviously going on right now. What is your vote for? Trid says he thinks he's on Team Mule. I'm not 100% sure. Kind of, if I get involved, I kind of want to make my vote matter. Oi, what have I done? Are you serious? The game crashed. Man. All right, crash. Okay, let's. All right, we'll come back. Well, we got all the way to Art Corp, and then the game crashed. This could be an interesting session today. So whilst we wait for ye old Star Citizen to load itself back in, let's go back to that display capture. So yeah, if you haven't seen the go-kart racing, good evening all. Oh yeah, I saw something about the Star Kart. I definitely need to look more into it. Super fun, super fun.
Racing I enjoy because I think deep down everyone enjoys going fast in some aspects.
It's about the overtaking, the racing that singular person. You get to follow them around.
It's incredible. If you look into some of the racing stuff that's happening in Star Citizen at the moment, and certainly this pit, the Snake Pit, which is on Clio, It's phenomenal how quickly, especially this the snake pit.
And then you've got to work out where to pack.
You know, all these assets that they added here, how quickly they did that just in a couple of weeks in their off time. 2 developers, you know, one developer, one location developer, and a lighting guy, you know, just smashed this out in 2 weeks and snuck it into 3.17.2 for us. It's amazing.
A little bit more to get a little bit more speed. It's very satisfying loop.
In racing, it's a more controlled PvP environment, which is kind of like going to like pure peak performance of the player.
From the community and created 2 new racing experiences for the persistent universe that we'll be showcasing here today. Now up first, let's learn how the Snake Pit Racetrack, originally conceived by the community.
All right, I'll let you watch that in your own time. Let's fast forward a little bit.
My lead approach.
So if anyone was involved in the Invictus over at Orison, we have these massive convention centers now, and I've seen it pop up a few times in chat. You know, can we, you know, it'd be great if we could use those conventions for something, and they're giving us something. I hope this forces them to give us better throttle control for ground vehicles. Okay, well that's another interesting thing. If we jump it back onto their page, they had a video recently in Inside Star Citizen, I'm pretty sure it was. I can't specifically remember exactly which one it was, but they were talking about the physics for ground vehicles. You know, right now you can jump in a ground vehicle and just drive up a mountainside and just sit there, and the vehicle will sit there. But now they're changing the physics engines to add a lot more weight to the vehicles. So especially things like the cyclones, you know, they bounce all over the place. They don't really seem to have any proper weight. They're working on that to add proper weight in, adding proper physics. So if you drive up a mountain, you'll slow down and eventually you'll just start sliding back down the mountain. Right now, you just stick and you just sit there. So that, I can't remember whereabouts that was here though, but they're working on that. But this is super exciting.
Thus ended the story of Martin Mills. No, that's good. Before we go, you want to see the racetrack? One of the racetracks I made like almost a decade ago in Star Citizen.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Me and told me about those convention halls, that they are most of the time empty in between the events, and maybe we should fill it with something fun for the player. We collected some ideas and decided to...
So this looks amazing and I can't wait for it. Right now, these tracks are specifically designed for the PTV, the Grey Cat buggy racing, and they mentioned that in the live game dev. You know, they took a mule out and tried to get a mule around this track. The cyclones are just way too big for this track. So these are specifically intended for buggy racing.
A buggy racetrack. When we started, we didn't want to take this go-kart track too serious. We wanted to make something colorful and playful. So our main inspirations were obviously a very popular racing game. We took also inspirations from laser tag.
How good does this look? I can't wait for this to come out. Hopefully we're going to be getting this in 3.18 as well. Who knows what's happening with that, right? You know, things are massively delayed. We're still in PTU for 3.17.2. I mentioned that on Saturday. We're in 3.17.2 X at the moment. I do want to jump in there. I haven't had a chance.
Those black lights, paintball arenas, stuff like that. So I had 3 weeks in total to finish. 3
weeks. It's all coming together, folks. It's all coming together. You know, Mighty Bridge, Raptor, all these things, you know, the Gen 12 renderer, you know, server meshing, you know, pairs, all these core features, they're all slowly coming together. And, you know, they're able to do these things, you know.
Finish the whole racetrack
quickly.
From the first idea to the final.
How bug free they are, you know, who knows?
In total, to finish the whole racetrack from the first idea to the final product. It was basically a one-man project. Basically
a one-man project. Anyway, jump onto the Star Citizen YouTube page. I'll throw this one up in because this is great. I love this. Let's throw this up there. There's a quick, easy link for you. Let's jump back into the game. Oh, actually, I totally forgot to load us in. I can dust off my PTV. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. There's still no details at this point about how we load into that racing track, because as you go through the videos and you see what they've put out about it so far, you know, there's interactables in there. So the tire stacks and all that sort of stuff get knocked all over the place if you crash into them. Excuse me. So how that affects people coming, you know, after you, or if you're loading in after someone's already been there, you know, is it instanced? You know, do we get our own racetrack, or, you know, which I think would be unlikely given that, you know, that nothing like that happens at the moment in Star Citizen. It's one complete shared environment. Now, how are those sorts of things going to be controlled? So it should be interesting to see. Okay, so we're glitched inside our ship at the moment because I have noticed that, you know, in my last couple of crash to desktops, I've managed to be inside the ship, but like this, I'm kind of, looks like I'm on the floor of the ship, but, you know, I'm glitched into it. The ship, you know, its collision detection doesn't seem to be working, and I can just float around inside this ship. And eventually, you know, I'll clip into stuff, so if we can get into this seat, we'll be fine. All we need is that animation to take over, and we can get back into, you know, me and the ship will resynchronize. All right, well, I'm glad that, you know, the crash to desktop is, you know, at least the last couple of times I've had one, being restoring to, you know, the point in the game where we crashed out, which is amazing. Clear navigation. Atreyu?
I am listening, Commander. How can I help?
Clear navigation.
Understood, sir. Accessing Skylink and clearing
Let's get a little bit of music on. What are we doing today? There's a little bit of our let's play this. What are we doing today? We are just moving some things around. We got to move the Carrack. It's got some stuff in it at the moment. We need to go over to Bezdek to get the Pisces 1 and Pisces 2 in position for the Thunderbolts coming up. I'm not sure if I'll run the next one this weekend or next weekend. In all likelihood, it'll probably be next weekend. I'm not 100% sure. If you're not familiar with what the Thunderbolt is, I'll chuck a link here for Discord. Actually, I haven't seen Nightbot come on board, so we'll see what happens with that shout. But otherwise, there's a link to our description. There's a link to my Discord in the description. So we just need to get a little bit of admin done. Then we might try and, you know, run a couple of bunkers. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, looks like that's the spaceport in the distance over there. So I should have already had all of this prepped last night. I was playing some games on Discord with a couple of the guys there, and I kept on saying, I need to go back to ArtCorp before I finish up. And after I finished running around with Acorn for a little bit, I think I just logged off randomly somewhere and totally forgot to prep myself. So we've got a little bit of work to just get ourselves situated. Thank you so much to everyone who's been tuning in. You can see our little subscriber counter there. We've reached 2 subscribers out of this next batch of 3 that we wanted to get to. We're punching through 118 subscribers now. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody who tunes in. Massive shout out to Keenan from Space Tomato, who's been mentioning my gift for Baba voice reading, my narrative story reading. A gift for Baba, one of the fan submitted stories over on the RSI website under the fictionalized lore section. That was a great 3-part read. And I was partway through the next one, but I've decided that I don't like the character voices, so I need to redo that. I don't know if I'm also massively keen on the story, so I need to find a new one. Parked in space, it's close. Yeah, exactly. Contact landing services. Oh, excuse me. Some new lore came out today. I have been waiting for that. Obviously, you know, we got the update earlier in the week about what's coming out this week. It is, it's still unbelievable to me how much content Star Citizen, how much content CIG release to, support this game. Contact landing services.
Contact submitted.
Where are we going?
Stand by for confirmation.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
We on the left? Yeah. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear. Please stand by.
So yes, there's a new lore story there that I need to check out. We're going in here somewhere. There we go. Most players would never read those lore pages, sadly. Well, I think it's one of those things that as people get more further into their, Star Citizen journey, so to speak, eventually people find their way to these sorts of things if they're interested in that. And, there's a fair few people out there interested in the story and the lore and the history and, but yes, then there's, a general mass of the population that are just like, I want to just pew pew. That's, I don't care about the story. I just want to pew pew. All right, engine's off. Let's settle back into this chair. Let's get a little comfy for a little bit. So most of the stuff over on the fictionalized, is it fictionalized stories? It's not actually lore, really. It's they're short stories submitted by the community. A lot of them appear in Jump Point, which is the subscriber e-zine, and then eventually find their way over to the RSI website. And then usually through the dispatch, I think it is, we get lore and background information about the universe. Axis 0096 is here in the chat. Welcome, all the Americans are here today. Which is why I'm streaming at 11 o'clock on a Wednesday. Like I said before, just to break up the time zone. Sadly, they don't even know we're supposed to eventually have more than just human playable characters eventually. I think that's quite some way away, but yes, that would be amazing. It'd be cool to run around as a Banu and, I'm not sure how keen I... Come on, people. This is not hard. Come on.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome.
How many other people fix up the ASOP terminals when you're running past? You're kind of like, okay, just quickly close that screen. All right, let's get this 100i away. So what do I need to do today? Nothing really, What am I going to do today? We're going to go take the Carrack. So I bought a couple of extra Pisces, right? Because I need those for storage for the Thunderbolt. Campaign Terrain says, I've driven too many trucks and vans. Every time I see someone dock forward, I'm internally yelling, back it in! Well, you see, you don't need to, because when you retrieve your ship, these guys put it the right way around, right? Unless you're just stopping off for a quick trip. So I bought a couple more Pisces. We need to take those down to Bezdek. I need to take the Carrack, which is here at Area 18 at the moment, over there as well. So we're going to grab this. Chris in an interview said that it would be an after-launch release patch. Yeah. I totally don't expect to see any of that sort of stuff until after we're well underway. Off to Hangar 9. I've got my... Let's just set up some cameras here so we can get a little bit more, interesting. I don't really like this helmet. Let's slow down. Let's get a little view on this guy like this. So So every now and then, you know, I'm playing music from Epidemic Sound in the background, and mostly it's all orchestral sort of, you know, instrumental, environmental sort of music. And it can be amazing sometimes just to slow down, you know, have a bit of a walk, you know, when you're in that, you know, in that third person mode, you can really get some lovely cinematic shots. Hangar 9. The journal isn't bad. It has some nice info on the medical stuff. Oh, okay, cool. If they have a terminal open, does that equate to free stuff? No. Look how big this hangar is and how ridiculously small it makes the carrot look. What the hell? What the hell do you park in here? A reclaimer, maybe. It's ridiculous, you know. You know, this is not a small ship. This is not a small ship. I'm really hoping 50-50 318 will be on PTU soon. Nah, I don't think we're going to see a PTU 318 in the PTU. It still needs to go to Eva Cardi. It hasn't even gone to Eva Cardi yet. Right, so what are we doing? We're taking the rover back to Bezdek. We're taking these storage boxes back to Bezdek. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of stuff in these boxes. There is a whole bunches of armor and stuff, and you know, this has got armor in it too. Yeah, so it would be great to see 318, but I don't think we're going to see 318 until later this year. It was supposed to already be in PTU, but given we still have 317.2 X in the PTU, and that you know hasn't been released, I don't think we'll see a Wave 1 PTU release for several months yet. Humble Monk has joined us in the chat. What's up, man? I'm good, man. How are you? We're just messing around here in Star Citizen, moving some things around, getting ready for the next Thunderbolt event, and just situating my crap, basically, so that I can be ready and prepared to run some more Thunderbolt activities in the future. So that means moving this great big behemoth here, the Carrack, which has currently got a bunch of stuff in it, over to Bezdek, and bringing in some Pisces and storing those and all that sort of stuff. That right there is a capital ship hangar. The Carrack is 125 meters long. It's crazy how... Oh, my coffee's all gone. It's crazy how big some of these hangars are. You know, a lot of the capital ships, you don't expect them to come down into atmosphere. We're just sitting here right now. That's all we're doing. Let's get into here. Let's fire up some engines. Let's get some hangar bay doors open. Let's bring up the star map.
You are clear to launch.
Okay, we're off to Ariel, off to Bezdek. Oh, we're on the right side of the planet. We can set a course instantly. No messing about with OM markers and stuff like that. This is the hangar you need a PTV for. Well, you know, people used to race in these big hangars before, you know, there was a lot to do. Way back in the day, when there wasn't much to do, 2015, 2016, that was the last time I logged in before I really started properly playing in April this year. People used to race around in these hangars. I'm happy I finally got a few good mining runs in last night. Oh, wonderful, that's great. I've got a few things in the refinery up here at Arkel 1 that I need to collect and take back down to the trade buildings to sell. I'm really thinking 4.0 will slip to second quarter of next year, 100%. There's no way we're getting it in first quarter next year. Left wing. Retract landing gear.
Retracting landing gear, sir. Please stand by.
There's so many ships around now. It's incredible to see, you know, players and stuff all over the place. So we're going to go take the Carrack over to Bezdek, store all these containers that are currently in it, because right now I've got a fairly considerable amount of equipment in here that we use for the Thunderbolt, and I just want it to be nicely, safely protected over there at Bezdek, on location, accessible whenever I need it. The belt finally produced last night and this morning. Hopefully CIG doesn't screw with it again. Much less unscannable rocks. It's certainly frustrating when you're out there mining and you just can't find anything, or there's little glitches and stuff happening. You know. I miss having ramps that jump with PTVs in their hangars. I never got to do any of that. You know, like a lot of people, I was like, the game's not ready. It should have been out already, blah, blah, blah. I spent all my money. I'm not going to play this game. And, you know, just move on. But, you know, I've really been having a great time following along and trying to keep up with the news. And all right, we're almost out of atmosphere. 7,500 meters, I think it is, here at ArcCorp. We're passing through 7 shortly. There we go. Wait for the spooler to kick in. Takes a little bit of time here on this big boat. Want a Grey Cat mini truck. The rover doesn't kick it? Or do you want a ute or a flatbed, as you Americans would say? I think, no, you know, you call it a pickup truck. How do I vote for Pisces in the ship showdown? Super Duper has joined us in the chat. I don't think we can vote at the moment. We're doing player submissions at the moment, so this is the chance for everyone to create all their fancy YouTube videos or take photographs or, you know, print out a 3D model and paint it and put a photograph up. And so right now they're just collecting submissions. And then from that, the voting will begin. So at the moment, I don't think you can vote. That was like in 2014-15 when we only had hangars and just ship models we could look at with a very limited arena commander. From then to now, things are looking nice. Yeah, that was when I logged in. So yeah, 2014, 2015. I thought it might have been 2016, but it was probably earlier when I could log in and, you know, jump into my 300i and have a look around by Andromeda. And arena commander was there, but I was like, I'm not interested in arena commander. I want Star Citizen. You know, I want that big, massive Chris Roberts stream, please. And so, you know, I wandered around a few of my ships and I was like, well, that was great fun. Logged off and fast forward 5 years or, you know, and here we are. I've been playing pretty much every day. Video came up in my feeds yesterday, but dated about a year ago. I was talking, it was talking big shiz about Star Citizen is dead. That sort of stuff pops up all the time. All the time. You know, you always have those triggering titles and the thumbnails. You know, I take everything. I would take everything I'd see on YouTube with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, anyone who's creating content for YouTube, most of them, you know, they want the views. That's what they're looking for, right? And a clever title and a clever video, you know, it gets you in there. And then there's certainly a whole bunch of people who love to rant on Star Citizen, and you know, it's understandable. I totally appreciate it, and I can understand it. You know, 10 years in development is a long time, and unless you really, you know, get into the, you know, it's kind of like tabletop gaming, right? You know, that's been my hobby since I was a teenager. You know, there's different aspects in that hobby you can get involved in. You can either paint miniatures, or you might do everything, or you might just enjoy painting miniatures, or you might just enjoy making scenery, or you might be a math hammer person and enjoy creating, you know, army lists and min-maxing and all that sort of stuff. And you know, it's similar here with you know, Star Citizen in some respect, is that, you know, some people just want gameplay, some people, you know, just interested in the development, you know, some people, you know, enjoy everything. And for you know, a lot of new people who come in and they hear, you know, people in the community talking about, you know, this game's taking, you know, 10 years and it's rubbish and Star Citizen is dead, and what other views do we have here? Left wing, that's out the nose. That's straight up the front. Let's sit here for a little bit. You know, when those people hear that sort of stuff, you know, it's totally understandable that, you know, there's a percentage of the, you know, population, so to speak, that are like, oh yeah, well, you know, if it's taking this long, it must be rubbish and it's never going to be released. But when you look into the development and you figure out and you understand why it's taken so long and what they've changed and what they're doing, and you know, it helps reinforce that hope that Chris Roberts' vision will be realized. You know, given that, you know, massive amounts of delay has been, you know, caused by, you know, essentially writing their own engine and building all of these, you know, highly complicated and advanced tools to make doing things in the future easier. It's kind of like, you know, if you had to do something simple, right? Let's just say, you know, you had to drive a couple of nails into your fence to, you know, replace a fence paling or something. You know, you had a reasonable nail and you had a reasonable hammer, but when you started doing that, you'll actually know, I want to replace all the fence palings. So to do that efficiently, I'm going to need a better quality nail. And so you start, and then you're like, actually, my hammer's starting to get a little bit screwed. I need a better quality hammer. And the hammer that I need doesn't exist, so I've got to make the hammer. And so you stop working on the fence and you start working on the hammer, so that once you finish the hammer, the rest of the fence can be finished, and you can't finish the rest of the fence because you don't have the hammer. And so once you start getting into all that sort of stuff, you know, you constantly see that, you know, Star Citizen is dead, you know, Star Citizen will never succeed, Star Citizen is a scam, you know, all that sort of stuff. Let's not forget the Redeemer languished as a model for a long, long time. Didn't the concept ship come out in 2016? Yeah, there's, you know, this is also another contentious issue, right? About how they sell ships and concepts and all that sort of stuff. Because it does lead to that sort of stuff. Again, you know, bringing it back to tabletop gaming, you know, let's say we played 40k, Warhammer 40k. I don't play it anymore. I haven't played for a decade, but I play other games. But you know, there's armies in that game that just don't have an updated army list or codex for years and years and years and years and years. When you've got this many ships in the game, you know, there's only so much love, you know, CIG can throw at them up until we get, you know, more dedicated teams working on Star Citizen, which obviously isn't going to happen until, you know, we see some, you know, some sort of release time frame for Squadron 42, given that's where the majority of CIG's assets, or staff resources, I should say, not assets. Let's not confuse our terminology here. Are currently involved in development. Until we can get those people over here into the universe, it's slow sailing. I certainly didn't go watch it. There's no place in my life for such negativity. Exactly. And, you know, it's relatively easy to, you know, navigate your way around that sort of stuff. Like I said, a lot of those videos are generally clickbait. You know, the presenter might be a little negative, but, you know, I haven't come across any really sort of, you know, oh, Star Citizen, you know, it's a piece of shit sort of stuff. Because, you know, I don't look for it. All right, let's get down into Bezdek. And I can't wait to get this stuff out of the Carrack because I'm just so nervous carrying it all around. It also means I can free up my Carrack for other activities, like getting involved with Keenan from Space Tomato and, you know, the org activities and stuff there. If you're not familiar with those guys, whilst we're cruising into Bezdek here, let me quickly grab a link. You can go check out the garden. So I've been getting quite involved with those guys a fair bit. Keenan's a great guy. You know, I played with him a few times now and, you know, had a blast. Alright, I was going to jump outside the cockpit, but let's do it. At the end of the day, if we get there's no way someone's shooting this down with the ballista at this point. Here we go. So Bezdek is a fairly busy trading port, so you do see pirates and stuff like this hanging around. Looking for trading vessels. But I got nothing on this ship, so when they scare me, it'll come up as empty and they'll go, this guy's not worth hijacking. Left wing. Deploy landing gear.
Yes, Commander. Landing gear is being deployed.
Alright, so we just need to set down here. We've got a little bit of napping about that we need to do. Someone taking shots at me? Somebody was taking shots at me. That's a bit rude. My favourite video complaining about the game is the one Tomato critiqued on. The ship video. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. Oh, was that the, you know, responding to, you know, the Banu merchantman ship video? I haven't watched it, actually. I haven't watched it. Now let's get some of this off. Alright, people are taking shots at us. That's alright. We'll let them have shots at us. We're just going to move all that stuff out of the containers and then that's all safe. There's nothing they can do to us here in this armistice zone, so there's no need to panic or worry. I'm a little worried, I'm not going to deny it. You know, when you've been shot at, it's not nice, but you know, theoretically, you know, we should be safe inside this armistice zone. Alright, let's get all this stuff over to Bezdek. So, external to local. Transfer left. I talk about waiting till the last minute. That part needs to be more punctual. Stop. Yeah. We're taking hits, you know. Just as long as the inventory works. Ah. Transfer left. I did my first macro setup. Just 50 left and 50 right. 50 left works good, but 50 right puts everything back at the end. Where are the police when we need them? Yeah, hopefully at some stage, you know, they'll decide to give us some, you know, more responsive security when we get pyro and stuff like that, and stop. So all this stuff is for the Thunderbolt event, which I've been organizing over on my Discord. This box has got nothing in it. Oh, I should have put these 2 little crates inside the Ursa first, because I can't move any of this stuff around whilst I'm inside this armistice zone, because I can't use the tractor beam. What we don't need right now is inventory issues. Oh, come on, Star Citizen. Behave. The idiot didn't shoot at me either. Are you here as well? There was a guy here in a ballista the other day, taking pot shots as people as they were, you know, coming into land or leaving. I think there's 6 missiles or 4 missiles on a ballista. You know, decoys, decoys, decoys. Decoys, decoys, decoys. Come on. What is going on with this situation? It was a video saying that you can't even fly ships in the game, and Tomato critiqued the video. Right, right. Okay, let's just check. So we're getting local. I do need to check my macro because it likes to switch out my equipment. Let's stick this in. This is not good. We might need to do a quick bed log. I hope everyone has had a fantastic week so far. I've had a great week. I need to go sort out some COVID tests this afternoon. Hopefully that's all negative and Charlotte can go back to school tomorrow. Everybody seems to be fit, fine, and healthy, so that should be good. Sounds like rain on a tin roof. Yeah. Peck, 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 peck. Inventory issues are way less common now. They are. They are. I think the server might be about to die. Bed logging never works for me. What issues do you have when you bed log? I have issues, but you know, generally always works. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go bed log just to fix this issue. All right, into the captain's quarters. And hopefully we can get this inventory issue sorted out. Nothing is ever straightforward at the moment in Star Citizen. He started getting out of the bed. Hopefully that log off comes before me getting out of the bed. Let's go back onto... this might log me back into the same server. You have a massive head cold. That doesn't sound great at all. Sorry to hear that. So many of these tracks in this playlist that are on Epidemic Sound. That I just love it. This reminds me. This is very much, you know, Back to the Future, sort of song. This one. Let's turn off the global. Alright, we might quickly run up to the bridge and just pop some landing gear down because no doubt we don't have any. So normally when I try to bedlog, I try not to bedlog in deep space. Amazing, it worked. Yeah, like I said. Oh, and I've got landing gear down. Huh. That's a first. Yeah, bedlogging generally always works for me. But, nothing on the radar either. Okay, so engines are off. Let's get up. Let's go transfer that stuff. See how we go. Bedlogging causes me to have to hit the thrusters to get the flight controls to respond. The biggest issue that I have with bedlogging is sometimes I'll be, you know, my collision detection in the ship doesn't seem to respond to me. So I'll be able to clip all through the ship. It's almost as though I don't exist or the ship doesn't exist. And the only way to fix that is to be able to interact with something that engages one of the animations, like sitting in a chair or getting in the pilot's seat or, you know, lying down in a bed. Once that happens, I'm able to, you know, interact with the ship properly and its collision detection and stuff works. And all right, external storage to local. Transfer left. I've never had success with bedlogging on the ground. Odd, but 8 out of 10 times. I tried on ground and deep in space in the belt never works. It's so, stop. Stop. We're kicking containers around now. It's so strange that some people seem to have some issues and other people don't have them. And, you know, like I was saying though, I generally only try to bedlog when I'm in a known region of space. Either in space or on ground. Oh, come on. Maybe... Let's give this a second. Maybe that, you know, voice attack trying to move things so quickly, you know, bugs out the inventory. Maybe I should just slow it down. Yeah, so I normally try to bedlog in a known region of space. And I've heard Michael from Starstreams talk about this before. Saying, you know, he prefers to log out. Why do I now have 2 leg armor compartments? It's doubling up me storage. Look at this, Frank. We got more space to store more loots. I've heard Michael talk about this before, saying he only logs out around OM markers and stuff. And for him, that seemed to have made a difference, you know. And, you know, it's interesting because, you know, I'm not familiar with how bedlogging and the technical side of it works and all that sort of stuff, but, you know, it kind of makes sense that if you log out close to something that is known, then, you know, theoretically, when that spawns back in, it should bring you with it. All right, so slowly, the inventory works. Okay, so nothing in that, nothing in that, nothing in that. What's in this? So there's 6 crates here. 2 big ones, 2 small ones. Let's just double check them all. 0. 0. Oh, everything's loading up nicely now. 0. So basically what we want to do now is go grab a Pisces. Okay, everything is now stored here at Bezdek. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's a lovely treat that worked like that, nice and smoothly and as intended. We sort of morphed from Manchester into New Zealand then, didn't we? Alright, let's You finished? Alright, up you go. Wait a minute! Wait! Stop! Wait! Come back! You're gonna take me with you! Damn it! I forgot to open the hangar bay. Back we go! I bet you get another 30k coming in. Nah. Look, I could count on one hand the number of 30ks I've had in this patch. Some people, you know, like I said, you know, it's so bizarre. Some people seem to have issues all the time. Some people just get, you know, calm wind and fair seas. Like I said, I've had 5 or less 30ks since 3.17.2. Well, that's what it feels like. It's probably more like 100, but no, I don't know. It hasn't been that many. It hasn't been that many. It's certainly less than 10. Oh, network intrusion. Somebody's bringing down comlinks. Let me into my elevator, please, sir. All right, up to the technical deck. We'll go open up the hangar bay, and then we'll go retrieve a Pisces. We'll stick it inside the Carrack. We'll fly it off to outside the armistice zone so we can... Okay, open the door. Yay! Let's go back down. We need to get outside of this armistice zone, so we can use the tractor beam, we can load things into the Pisces, bring it back, store it, get the next one, do that. We've got a little bit of naffing about going on. But then all the boxes will be here. My logistics are all sorted out. If there was nobody here, I'd leave it open, but, you know, don't trust anyone. Who knows what this guy's doing? Like I said, Bezdek is a big trade port. You know, C2s and stuff are constantly flying in here. It's just super fun because, you know, if we're in the bowl having our little deathmatch events, you know, we'll see all of this heavy air traffic coming over, which is amazing. The first few days of 0.2, I was getting 10 a day. Now I'm getting about 3 or 4 a day. Really? I'm lucky if I get 1 a day.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, we botched that. Too far away.
Please visit us again.
Move a little bit closer.
Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Alright, we need to get Pisces. Damn it. There just always seems to be something. Oh, actually, if we claim this one... Oh, I don't want it. That's mine. Stuff it, stuff it, stuff it. I had a paint I wanted to apply to this Pisces so I could identify the differences between Pisces 2 and Pisces 3 because it makes a difference when I'm, you know, going through my logistics for the Thunderbolt event. What goes back in which Pisces. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much, but I like to make sure things are properly organized.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I want them to do a full rework of all these outposts and turn
Your
them into small
vehicle has been
towns or
delivered to the
settlements.
following location.
I think you'll see them being added also. I don't see them changing these outposts. But the small settlements and stuff, yes, definitely. Definitely. And we will see a lot of that coming through. Actually, you know, Space Tomato just put up a little clip from his podcast with Salty Mike today. And they were talking about, you know, we have this tech now. Why are we not seeing lots of content for it? And again, you know, coming back to, you know, my analogy of, you know, nailing the fence. You know, we've built the hammer now, but, you know, now we're building the other tools. There's, you know, we're going to finish building these other tools before we get on with actually using them to add all this cool stuff to the website. You know, most of that sort of stuff would be, you know, late alpha, you know, early beta, when we start saying, okay, we've got all our core tech, we've got all our core features and functions in, everything's as relatively bug free as we can get it. Now we're going to move into beta and we're going to start adding all the content for you guys to test and try. But yeah, more settlements and stuff, more people, you know, all of that sort of stuff is going to be amazing. Alright, so this is the first one. Let's get this down inside here. What is Thunderbolt again? I'll drop my Discord. It's in the there's a link to the Discord in the description of the video, but there's a link for it also. So over on my Discord, I'm organizing a little event called Thunderbolt, which is basically hosted over here near Bezdek on Aerial. It's basically just a, you know, team deathmatch. You know, we get a couple of players together, one on the blue team, one on the yellow team, you know, and we run around and, you know, shoot each other. You know, people respawn here at the Carrick, and then, you know, re-equip and rearm and jump back in the bowl, and, you know, off we go again. Round 2, round 3. And, you know, we mess around for about an hour or so and have a little bit of fun. So anyone's very welcome to get involved. Actually, wait, don't go there. We want to go to the hab deck. Where are we? Technical deck. What are we trying to do? We're trying to take off. Okay. So the Thunderbolt is basically a friendly, you know, FPS, you know, team deathmatch event where, you know, we just run around for a little bit, have a little bit of fun. You know, anyone's welcome to join in. Jump onto the Discord. Let us know if you're interested in coming. All you need to do is rock up with a white beacon flight suit, and you can get everything else, as you've seen from me transferring from all those boxes and crates, and all that stuff will be stored here and, you know, retrieved at the beginning of each bowl, and then packed up and put away for the next round. Alright, I got a couple of ships on radar. Those could be my ships in the back. One's probably, yeah, it's right on top of us. And, got a couple of ship markers over there, but nothing on my radar. Left wing? What? Oh, we have no engines. So, we can either set down just outside the armistice zone and do all this moving about, or we could fly out to space where we're a little bit more safe. Let's take the risky option, because it's easier. Let's get some VTOL on. I don't have any capacity to fight in this Carrick, because the pilot is purely just a pilot. Okay, so we're out. We be vulnerable. Left wing. So let's set down here. We might just quickly spin around if we need to make a quick dart back into the armistice zone, because we're afraid. Hey, where are we going, ship? That's enough turning. That's enough turning. we've got a straight line back to the armistice zone. Can you see that C2 up there? Top right of the screen? Is that a C2? It's not. What is that? Oh shit, Viv! Get the ship on the ground. Forget about what everyone else is doing and concentrate on your own business. Okay. Might just leave the engines on. And it would be super hilarious to see the wind blow away a massive carrack. All right, let's go up to the technical deck. We'll retrieve the Pisces. Good time, says Trid. Yeah, the Thunderbolt is fun. Trid came along to the last one last weekend. Our first one, where, you know, it identified that I need to have my logistics and my setup a little bit more polished. So that's what we're doing right now. Having the two Pisces here means that, you know, I get the two starting positions, the stacking points for both of the teams, because, again, it just adds to the, you know, the paintball-esque sort of feeling. Well, actually, I don't know how long the bridge is. Let's just go over here. We need a Carrack M. What is a Carrack M? Alright, let's do this little fellow here. So these boxes are persistent. Even when they're full of stuff. And we should be able to fit two of them in here. Oh! Uh-oh. 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 Open the door! Let me in! We gotta move this! Oh, this situation, bad news! I thought you could fit two of these in here. You can certainly fit one of the large ones. That's bit annoying. Not gonna work, Frank. Not gonna work. Alright, let's get two of these. Oh, I don't know how to rotate things. Come back! Come back! I need you. Yeah, this is the physics issue that we were talking about before with vehicles, right? The whole planetary side physics issue is a little bit naffooed. Because I kind of need this box to be the other way around. R is rotate. Are you serious? Are you sure? R don't do nothing.
Hi.
Hi, sweetheart. What's up?
Just want to say hi to the stream.
Just want to say hi to chat.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Like my face. Well, bye.
Hold R and rotate with your mouse. Okay. All right. So how do I... This is cool. How do I flip it over? Oh. A wild Charlotte appearance. Pull back. Okay. Let's keep going. We're upside down now. Okay. Pull back. Let's get a little bit more distance. Look at this business. Thank you, chat. Who's this in the chat? Super duper. Give the man a prize. And we can put you in here. I kind of want to fix this one now. Maybe we should take it out first. It doesn't matter. Let's just get this stuff situated. Let's go. Let's get in the seat. Oh, that was Trid. Thank you, Trid. And Super Duper. It was a double team effort. Amazing. Thank you so much. Do you ever get your head cut off? Do you ever get your head cut off getting out of the Ursa when it's inside a ship by throwing through the roof? Yeah. Well, I don't get my head cut off. I've never died, but I certainly sometimes glitch out through the ship. That also happens in the Pisces sometimes when it's full of stuff and you're walking over boxes. Alright, that's Pisces 1. Now we got to get it back to Bezdek, store it, get the other one. Doors this way. Not getting it cut off, but I get taken out of the Ursa in an unfortunate amount. Yeah, I think it's, just the animations and stuff about how they get out of seats. We're not going to the... Oh, yeah, we need to go to the subdeck. We need to sort out the Ursa. Yeah, I think it's got to do with the animations and the size of the vehicles and stuff. And no doubt that'll all be sorted out eventually. No. Yeah, let's put these seats up. I don't know why the seat's down. That's a good shout, whoever that was. Maybe we can't fit two. two 1 SCU boxes are not the same size as a 2 SCU box. Oh shit! Did you guys see that? Okay, we're not trying that again. We are not trying that again. Do you guys see the Ursa glowing red for a second then? So maybe we'll replace these two 1 SCU boxes with with one 2 SCU box. We don't need these boxes. We really don't need them. Oh, look at this dude. What does he want? Ah. Horace is here, giving us a little backup. G'day, Horace. How are you? Oh, come on. Is there a container behind me? Nope. Yep. Why can we not move? Oh, no. Oh, no. We've cooked the rover. This was supposed to be so simple. Yes, it does feel a bit cramped. It does not like they play well together at all. No, clipped out and back in. I've had issues with boxes and Ursas. Interesting. There we go. We clipped out the roof. At the end of the day, we don't really need any of this stuff. We don't need these boxes in theory. That's Oh, no, we can't go in through the back. Try cycling you and I. Yeah, I tried that. We'll try again. Although when I pressed the U, nothing really seemed to happen. Let's close the door. So what was supposed to be, you know, a very quick, you know, get things over to Bezdek, store the ships, and get on with something else. Okay, there we go. Ships off. Fire up. Why do we have no power? We have a problem here. We have a problem here. Okay. Looks like we might have. Okay, we can deal with this. We don't need the rover. We don't need the 1 SCU boxes. What we do need are the Pisces. What we might do is we'll quickly duck up to the technical deck. I think we're going to be okay here. I noticed Horace was flying around before. So what we might do is I think we'll go take this straight over to Bezdek. I badly need a drink too. We'll take this straight over to Bezdek. Rather than moving the Carrack, we'll take the Pisces straight over to Bezdek. We'll get another Pisces and bring it back. and then take that straight over to Bezdek. And we won't move the Carrack. Okay, so we'll take this straight over to Bezdek. Where are the pads? They're over here. Left wing. God damn it. I forgot. We've got to request landing, don't
Warning. You are blocking an
Yeah,
active
alright, I got you, I
flight
got you.
lane. Please vacate
All
the
good.
vicinity.
We're sorting it. We're sorting it. Engines on. There we go. Are you happy? Are you happy? Let's request some landing. Are you going to work, or are we going to have to do this the old-fashioned way?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
All right, landing complete. Let's go. So as long as we get these stored, I can worry about moving inventory and stuff into these boxes later on. You know, all that sort of business. Right now we come walking out of this building and that's when we see the Carrack flying off. Oh, red loot box.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Alright, this is Pisces 2. Right, here. Why has it now become Pisces 3? Okay. See how we're doing these things now. Fair enough.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
No difference in functionality, but they really, really, really want you to follow protocols. Well, I've noticed when I'm in a ground vehicle, my hotkey doesn't work. I have to open up the, you know, the mobi-glass. Let's just pay this. Let's get this
Your
done.
vehicle has been moved to a storage facility.
So now, in theory, this should be
Vehicle
Pisces 2,
selected.
which is
Stand
what we
by.
just retrieved before.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
I have noticed when I'm in a ground vehicle, yeah, I need to use the mobi-glass to contact Putnam Bay here. Oh, we've got a night skin on this one. Lovely. I've got two Pisces then, a black one and a white one. That's nice. Makes it a little bit easier. What? That makes it a little bit easier from an identification perspective when they're in the Thunder Bowl, because they'll be in the Thunder Bowl at opposite ends. And so we can tell one team go to the white Pisces, tell the other team to go to the black Pisces. Left wing. Open doors. Whoa! Twist the stick the wrong way. Engines off. Alright, now we can move these last two boxes, and we're good. We don't really need to be too concerned about the Rover or the little 1 SCU boxes. Actually, we don't need you. I need you. thank you so much for the tips on how to, you know, move these boxes around. That's amazing. All right, so let's get this box over here on the ground. Then we want to pick it up, hold R. How can I spin it this way? Oh, I guess I grab it from this side, right? And then spin it this way. Fucking amazing. Yeah, this is the box we want. It's already upright. Lovely. Don't kill me, box. Yeah, boy. We could fit a 1 SEU box in the back of this for sure. We're going to blow up that rover in a second. It's definitely dead. Alright. Okay, this looks like the bottom, right? So if we push it out this way, hold R and pull towards me. And drop it. Oh man, it looks like a water tank that you'd see on the back of a pickup. You gonna go in there too, or are we just gonna cause problems? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? That's incredible. Okay, stop, just stop, Viv, just stop. It's unnecessary. What you're doing here is unnecessary. I can hear a ship in the air. Horace, I hope that's you. Alright, so we can store all the boxes, man. Incredible. We badly need to get a drink. Let's orientate this the right way. Grab it by its butt. Hold R, pull towards me. We'll drop it. Oh man, you guys are legends. Thank you so much. I've seen a few people talking about that recently over at the garden. And, Oh, hang on a second, Viv. There's no other entrance to this ship, dude. That's not gonna work. Oh, damn it. That's not gonna work. Maybe I can just leave those in the carrack for shared global or shared storage, and we just use them when we need to. Alright, that's all good. We're all good now. We have, well, we have storage almost at Bezdek. We badly need a drink. 19% engines. And then later on I can worry about transferring all this stuff over to the containers from Bezdek. There's a C2. Avenger Titan there also.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Left wing. All right, I'm glad one of them has a paint on it, which is weird.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I was thinking you could pull them in behind you. Once you get back inside the armistice zone, there'd be no way to really shove them out. This is true. Yeah, we don't need them. We can just ignore them. The only way I can deal with that rover is to,
the ASOP
you know,
vehicle
just
retrieval
claim the
system.
Carrack, unfortunately. I can't think of any other way. So this has become Pisces 3 now. Weird. I think that was the C2 leaving.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Alright, so I've got 2 Pisces here now. Nothing I really need there. Let's 2 red loot boxes in here? What am I talking about? Let's just take all this stuff, right? We just store it locally. Why not? The seagull, all of this stuff. Alright, we badly need a drink though. Which we should have plenty of here. Let's get out of here first. It's not gonna let me! It's not gonna let me! Come on, Star Citizen, you can do it! Don't despawn the bottle. Now, I can drink it off of the floor. I don't get an animation, but, you know, I can't drink out of my inventory. But, you know, CIG will allow me to hydrate if I first put my food on the floor and then eat it. Thank you, Mr. Roberts. Feel very well respected and appreciated. I don't mind eating my food off the floor. Alright, we can only do this tap by tap. What am I talking about? We can just jump in the bed in the Carrack. We have to survive the run back over there, though. Alright, place. You got no bin? Just chuck it in the corner over there. Chuck it over there. No. Look at little doggy bowl labeled crouch. Whilst we're here, let's just... Oh, wait! Shit! Fuck! I think there's a breathable atmosphere. Oh, no. We're on Ariel, aren't we? We are not on Hurston. Alright, let's get ourselves properly attired. We want this helmet back on. We want my Clash armor back on. Thank you very much. Oh, do you know how many pages of stuff there's going to be here? We want that Clash. You can have these. Thank you very much. You can have these. Thank you very much. So these are all the armor sets. It's all just light armor for the Thunderbolt. That way I can store the maximum amount in them in the containers, in the crates. I had some clash arms on too. Let's sort this. There we go. Let's get... I do like how these pants sort of don't fit the model properly. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get a tractor beam attachment in there. So all of this stuff is here basically to facilitate the Thunderbolt. Just before we head out, I just want to quickly grab. So all the weapons are the 5 main weapons, or the 4 main weapons: the P4, the C55, the BR2, and the Custodian, plus the P48 pistols. They're the default weapons for the Thunderbolt, and people get to choose one of those before each round. They get a limited number of magazines. Take my grenade back, thank you very much. And I'll take my FS9. Where is it? I do like how we're doing this out in the sun instead of inside a lovely cool building. Where's my pick? Where's my FS9? Maybe it's on the Carrack. Move forward. Let's get a little faster. Run. So with those 4 large crates, I have everything I need. One of the large crates has arms, legs, and helmets in it. The other one has the torso armor, both yellow and blue. So players go to the first crate, they get their legs, arms, and helmet. Then they go to the next crate, they pick whichever color that they want to be on. Then they go to the next crate, which is an arms crate that has all the guns and ammunition and stuff in it. Then they go to the support crate, they get their med pens, their paramed gun, their tractor beam. When we played last Saturday, we just had the weapons and a couple of med pens. But I think for the next one, we will let all players have a paramed gun and a tractor beam. So that if one of your friends goes down, you can grab them and bring them over to you. You know, I put up the rules over on the Discord yesterday. You're not allowed to move an enemy player. You're not allowed to shoot somebody who is incapacitated. You're not allowed to kill someone who's incapacitated. So I put up all the rules there. And once I get all of these things situated, I think it would be good to run another Thunderbolt, maybe next Saturday. Phew. I've been wanting to get these boxes stored at Bezdek for ages, and I wasn't entirely sure how to do it. Until I realized if I buy a couple of extra Pisces, they're only 400 grand each. If I buy a couple of extra Pisces, then I can just have them kept here at Bezdek all the time. I think I may have... Well... When I'm looking at ASOP, it'll tell me where the Pisces are. And if it says Bezdek, then I know I can just leave those there. And then my original Pisces is the one that I can spawn to use as my runabout or pop up in the Carrack here or, you know, do all that sort of stuff with. And the others will just be left here permanently at Bezdek with their goods inside the container. Because all my testing so far seems to show that the containers themselves are persistent. And anything you put inside the containers and put inside a vehicle and store is also persistent. So I don't mind storing all this stuff here now. But this thing... Maybe it's had a chance to cool down a little bit. No. Let's just double check. Enter the remote turret. Engage systems. Power on. That might actually help. For a tiny little bit now, she's stopped working again. Power on. It's no good. I wonder. I don't think. Let's power everything off. Why none of my hotkeys working? Let me interact with the buttons! Okay, engine's off. Engine's on. The Ursa is screwed! You could claim your Ursa and then drive back. Yeah. That's alright. That's alright. Let's jump out of this. We'll take the carrot back. I just... Oh, okay. Yep. That's, that was expected. Hell is all this shit? We got more stuff. All right, we need to go to Bezdek and empty out all this stuff. It's just never-ending gear everywhere. It's kind of like my gaming room. Right? There's rubbish all over the place. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. It's midweek, and we've got what I'm sure is going to be a lovely weekend coming up. I'm looking forward to it. We'll get another stream on Saturday, 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Not sure what we're doing at this stage, but maybe we'll see how things go with the PTX, with the PTU patch. I'm looking forward to the elevator fix being released. Admittedly, I haven't tested it yet. I'm not 100% sure how that's going. Left wing. Left wing. Alright, we'll just look at all this dust getting kicked up. It's amazing. Alright, let's drop this down here. Okay, so we're pretty much sorted now. Don't really mind about the smaller boxes or the rover. If I could store the boxes, I would in the rover. If I could store one of them in the rover, I would. This is local vehicles. Over to local. It's my FS9 here. It just seems to be armor and stuff. That's okay. Transfer right. The Novikov backpacks, are for creating the boxes, as well as the Novikov armor, but they're also for the referees and stuff to wear. Stop. Transfer right. Stop. Now... Oh yeah, here they all are. Here are the Novikov suits. Put 6 Novikov suits and 4 backpacks in a Pisces and blow it up and you'll get 2.5 boxes. or two SCU boxes and one SCU box. And again, it's decided that I need a change of outfit. Which I don't seem to be able to change. They just want to make everything as difficult as possible, don't they? Okay, let's just try putting on. You're going to be at the bottom? No. You're going to be partway through my transfer somewhere? Yes, there we go. Let's put those on. Let's get our arms back on and our helmet. I don't know why my voice attack does that. Why it switches over, you know, bits of equipment. I don't think we need a flare. We do need our support materials. Our paramed gun and a tractor beam. Are you going to put a tractor beam attachment in it for me? No, not entirely sure. Okay, let's just grab a new one. There we go. Grab a couple of med pens. Disappointed my FS9 seems to have disappeared. But as I was saying, we've got a great weekend coming up. I hope it's going to be a great weekend. You know, it's always good to be optimistic. What has everyone got planned? Are you playing some more Star Citizen? Are you playing something else? Have you got, you know, other activities going on? Yeah, there's no FS9 here. We done lost it. I'm about to do some bunkers. I am. Now that we've done our storage, which is why I want my FS9. What the business town? Oh, that's saddening. So where are we? We're on the habitation deck. Let's go down and check those crates. Maybe something got transferred there, and then we'll take off. And we'll go do some bunkers. I haven't had much luck with them lately. Either the NPCs aren't spawning. Tried those over on ArcCorp yesterday. You know, the two big defend site from threat missions. The $60,000 one and the $75,000 one, and neither of them were spawning any NPCs. In one instance, that spawned double guards. So it spawned two sets of friendlies and no vehicle. Oh, it gone. It gone. Okay, let's grab a P4. Let's grab some ammo. Right. I guess from this point, there's nothing in the Carrack. Completely empty. Lovely. There's nothing in these boxes here. There's nothing in the Ursa. Lovely. Well, we can just abandon this. Abandon ship! I have only done one total, end up killing guards. Yeah, it's one of those things, right? This is what happens. I've been to jail so many times because I've, you know, accidentally shot a guard. I haven't killed them. Shot a guard. Well, I've killed plenty of guards, but, you know, shot a guard or bumped into him on the stairs. You get a crime stat for assaulting security. So we're just going to leave the Carrack here. If I have to claim it, I can claim it now. Everything that I need here at Bezdek is here at Bezdek. Had bunkers on Ark while not spawn. All the guys couldn't complete as the 10th either spawned in a wall or just not. Yeah, it's been troublesome. It's been troublesome. Alright, so in theory now, I should have 2 Pisces at Bezdek and another Pisces up at Everest. Lovely, lovely. Alright, let's grab a 100i. Nice small ship. It's gonna take that's the wrong ship! Damn it! Ah, crap. I don't think there's anything in that. I don't normally store anything in my shuttles. I was wondering why it said it was going to take 6 minutes to claim. It was the wrong ship.
You're insured.
Alright, so where are we? We're almost 2 hours in. That took a long time. Took a long time. It's a Star Citizen, right? Nothing happens quickly. Like last night, I thought, I'll log in and quickly do a couple of bunkers. That situation didn't work out at all. Like I said, the first 2 bunkers didn't spawn any guards, any NPCs, any enemy. Then the 3rd bunker, the lift was duplicated and we couldn't get down. I think we tried 6 bunkers and 1 of them worked. That was over at ArcCorp. Wrong side of the ship, some port. So we need to try and pick up a couple of other defense site missions. I've got very low rep here at Hurston. Worst part besides not getting paid was they removed 4 of my bodies before I could loot them all. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. The biggest issue for me is, losing rep. You grind through it. This level 4, before I get to lead security, which gives me the $90,000 bunkers. This is just taking forever. And when the bunkers are so naffed right now, it's, it's difficult. I might play a little soon. Have to do more mining to test that out if it's still spawning. Well, good luck. I haven't really noticed too many issues, but, like we said before, some people seem to have issues and other people don't. Like, lots of people had issues with their wallet. I didn't have any issues with my wallet. I still have mine. I haven't received my extra million yet, but I'm sure that will come at some stage. Bum, 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 bum. Call to arms. Let's grab that. No mercenary. Assist in defending site. This is the one we want. So here at Hurston, I've got very little rep with these guys, so I don't get the higher paying missions. We've still got to grind through this one before they unlock more missions for us. Look at this cheeky monkey. Let's try this one. We'll track that. What I do like about doing bunkers here in Hurston, I've always been an ArcCorp boy. I've always spent my time down here. But what I do like about doing bunkers here at Hurston is there's an atmosphere, right? So if you don't have a helmet or something like that, it's not a huge issue. No. Turn the... What? Why you do this? Why you do this to me? Turn it around. There we go. Rufus. Okay, I've had a lot of trouble at Rufus with elevators not working. But we will see what happens when we get there. I had issues with my wallet about 4 days. Started storing income in cargo to keep it from getting got. Yeah. Should all be sorted out now, though. Hi, Carrick. So whilst we're here, for those people who haven't seen, where's Bezdek? There it is. Let's head off. Should be somewhere.
Thank you.
Where's the mountain? There's the mountain. So the Thunderbolt is over here. Should be over here. Yeah. Look out the front. So that was the first bowl that I was planning on using. But we switched from that one. We didn't even use that bowl. It's actually quite small. So Bezdek is quite close. And then there's another bowl. There's bowls all over the place. I love this region of Ariel. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So I think maybe we were fighting in this bowl. No. In one of the bowls around here. We basically parked the Carrack right next to it. We parked the Carrack right next to it. We'll put 2 Pisces in here. One at opposite ends. Or one at one side of the bowl and the other one opposite it with their noses pointing in, all the doors down. We put a couple of extra ships inside the bowl to act as cover and to give places where people can shelter from the harsh conditions here on Ariel. This bowl is the one that we're going to use because it's got a nice easy access ramp just over there, so people can get in and out of the bowl way easier than we could on Saturday. And, you know, it's got all these natural formations and stuff in it that, you know, give some cover and stuff. And, you know, it works well. Yes, there's a little bit of desync and, you know, all that sort of stuff that happens because, you know, Star Citizen. But, you know, it's still a hell of a lot of fun and gives us something to do inside the game that's just not, you know, the same old stuff that we've been doing. I got my million last week. Why haven't I got one? Only thing that would make it better would be some bubbling hot springs nearby. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Some geysers and stuff like that. I mined about $1 million worth of stuff because it got bad, then stopped when all the problems started. I assume it had something to do with the 30 million I was given and spent. How good was the funny money? Oh, they removed some of your vehicles, did they? It was 2 rocks and an MPUV. Strange. Let me keep a C2 Cat Redeemer and a Taurus. Yeah, I don't think I lost anything, but again, you know, I don't really know. I spent 53 million. Should have spent all 77. So I don't really know what I'm missing, if I'm missing anything. Anyway, so that's the Thunderbolt. Basically just a little FPS team event. Just something fun to do down here on Ariel where, you know, it's gorgeous to be. It's got the right sort of conditions in terms of all its rocky, you know, outcroppings and all that sort of stuff. It's got a harsh environment, so, you know, it forces people to take action quickly. You can't naff about. Get back in the cockpit. They might not give you any extra since they let you keep all the ships you purchased. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I got the first million they handed out, but, you know, I don't really mind. Back in the cockpit. Okay, we've set a course there. Let's go. Let's go kill some fools. Activate the quantum drive.
Stand by. Activating quantum drive.
Send us there.
Hold fast, sir. Engaging quantum drive.
It cut me down to 20k twice and 141k 4 times. Wow. I guess, you know, I only went to 20k once. I haven't had any issues. I feel bad for the people that have. But it's just so weird. Activate the quantum drive.
Stand by. Activating quantum drive.
Engage.
Engaging quantum
I
drive.
got 77
Hold
million
faster.
after the wipe at 317.2 at the beginning. I spent 53 million of it before they realized what was going on and started taking people's money away. Then I got the million. I didn't have the issue where people were logging in, constantly being reset to 20k. And then I got the million that they gave us after that as compensation for the issues that people had. So I've been well taken care of. I don't need any more CIG funds. Thank you very much. The funny part is I made well above the 44 mil that they gave me in a 17-1. Amazing. Well above the 44 million, hey? It's a lot of coin. There's only 5 dudes left. We've taken so long the security's killed the rest of them. Look out the front. Pitch black. Back in the cockpit. Pitch black out there. Oh, there's somebody already here. This is the issue with the bunkers at the moment. They just seem to be spawning so quickly. Worm food, hey? Left wing. Deploy landing gear.
Yes, Commander. Landing gear is being deployed.
Lights. He's off. Look at that. It's like a shift change. That's amazing. You're having stream lag. Oh, yeah, so I am. It's 12:59. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't know what you want me to do about that, YouTube. I'm sorry if the stream is a little bit laggy at the moment. I was doing this on Saturday night as well. I have made some changes to my streaming setup. Yeah, it does look like we're having issues. Not sure what the issue is. YouTube is complaining. Yeah, the stream is certainly jumping around a little bit. I have I've made some changes to trick YouTube into thinking that I'm streaming at 1440p, so it gives me a high quality encoder. I'm not sure why. My wife is currently working from home. Charlotte is playing games also. With the C2 and the cat, I can make 300k an hour, but you do risk about $1 mil. Put all inside the ARC system, 2 quick runs. That's amazing. Um. Yeah, just turn up. Ask me to push you. Hopefully this happened a little bit on Saturday and eventually it caught up. Eventually it caught up. We'll see how things go. Sadly, there's not much I can do about it while I'm live. Yeah?
If it's still not working.
No. Yeah, everything should be fine. We've got a really good internet connection here. I think just, I need to have a look at the settings that I've changed in OBS and try and figure out why it's not working properly. Looks like it's catching up now. YouTube does still tell me that there are issues. Which is a little disappointing. I don't know why it's not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth connection. We'll sort this out in just a second. There he is. We're going to nap some bodies while we're here. And then we'll try and figure out oh, the wonderful joys of streaming technical difficulties. I haven't seen any red loot boxes around. YouTube is still complaining. It is still buffering. But my wife is currently teaching from home at the moment. I just want to get out of this bunker and out of the way, and then we'll try and sort out why. Okay, Hearn has joined us here in the chat. Afternoon. Right. There's precious little I can change while we're live, unfortunately, and you know, I don't understand why this is happening. So it makes it a little bit complicated to try and fix it. Let's have a look at some stats here. Ducks. Stats. I'd skipped frames due to encoding lag. Something wrong with my encoder. I don't think I can change that, unfortunately. All right, something is wrong with the encoder. I should stop napping with OBS and just stick with and stick with the 1080p settings that were working fine. I can't change it. I can't change it, unfortunately. I cannot, I'm just typing these in chat. I cannot change the encoder whilst live, sadly. Bummer. You can hear me just fine. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good to know. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, the OBS is telling me that there's it's skipping a bunch of frames because of encoder lag. Which I just don't understand why. Everything else seems fine. CPU's running at 4%. What we might do is we'll stop that. You can see me moving now too. Okay, good. We're making some progress, but you know it's still saying it's having an issue. We're dropping 10% of the frames. Here we go. Stream is healthy. Excellent. Stream health is excellent. No. It's gone back to poor again. I don't know, fellas. It's YouTube being YouTube at its finest.
I want to turn my YouTube back.
Go, darling. You can go jump back on. It's not our internet. Look, if I do a quick search here, if we jump in here and do speedtest.net, there's nothing wrong with our internet. Let's have a look. It's way slower than it usually is, actually.
Is this slow? Oh, it's going up. It's going up.
It's gone up a little bit, but not a lot.
It's gone.
Okay, so it's not bad. It certainly should be supporting enough. It's definitely an OBS issue.
It's a lot. Really. It's not even up to the popular icon.
No, because YouTube is well behind now.
Here we go. So when you end the stream, it's still be going.
When I end the stream, what?
When you end the stream here, that will still be going, right?
Yeah. All right, we had about half a second of an excellent connection just then, but I've definitely naffed something. Yeah, you can pop your YouTube back on, sweetheart. At the end of the day, you know, we can jump back in here later on and do another, you know, ad hoc stream. It's been a while since I've done something that's not scheduled. Anyway. So I'm sorry today's stream hasn't been fantastic in terms of these issues that we're having at the moment. Mercenary missions, assist in defending site. Off to the security depot. All right, we'll go see what's happening at the security depot. Hopefully the mission works for us. As I was saying earlier on, all right, we're back to an excellent connection. Charlotte, come and read this message in chat. The chat's just up there.
Where?
See the second to last message that Hearn says?
Oh my god.
It's odd not seeing her sharking Tim Tam.
We don't have any, that's why.
Yeah, if we had Tim Tam, she'd be all over them, wouldn't you?
He actually finished the Tim, and when I came.
You should
be.
be.
Yesterday. I don't know.
You'd be gobbling them up right now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I already.
You're already eating them all. Get out of here, you Tim Tam sneak. Oh, let's crank that light up a little bit. Look at that. Now that's better. I had all my lights set to super chill for my super chill the other night. Let's turn that down one. I'm sorry I'm here. I got here late. There's no need to apologize, Hearn. What are you talking about, mate? All right, I think I fixed it. I think I was trying to send too much data to YouTube before. And we just weren't able to. The encoder couldn't keep up. I was trying to send out too much. But we dropped it back a little bit. We're still keeping our 1440p. Everything seems to be okay. Right, let's jump back into some bunkers. What is the time? 2 hours, 20 minutes. We got a couple more hours left. We'll do 4 hours today. Oh, good man. Don't sweat the silly stuff. Well, you know, it's nice to be able to have a good stream running, right? If you guys are going to be there watching me, thank you so much to everyone who's joined in. Thank you to everyone who clicks the like button. Thank you to everyone who subscribes. Thank you to everyone who interacts in the chat. It makes, you know, the whole streaming experience, you know, it is the reason we stream, right? And without you guys there, it's, you know, it's just me having fun playing the game, which is amazing, and I love it. But, you know, it's great fun to hang out. So thank you so much. I really am so amazingly blessed and fortunate, and so we'll be forever grateful. We've kicked 118 subscribers now. We're steadily climbing. I do need to do some more lore readings. Get a few more videos up on the channel. But thank you to the people who watch the streams afterwards. I've been having a few... Again, there's somebody else here. Are we just tailing this dude around? I wonder if this is the same guy as before. We're just gone from one bunker to the next. This guy's trying to loot his bunker, and you know, I've come in right behind him. We're going way too quick. No, this is a Scorpius this time. Lights. Look at that Scorpius there. Look at this purple light. Looks amazing. Left wing. All right, let's go. Landing gear. Deploy landing gear. Thought we were going off to the security depot. Oh, no, this is where I think we're supposed to be. Yeah, tamer. Okay. Very good, very good. No candy today. No, we got no stream snacks. There's, you know, we've been streaming for 2 hours, 23 minutes, and there's been no stream snacks. This is not a normal crouch stream. What's going on? Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. There's no lift down there. You cannot glitch through the panel to the other panel. The elevators are doubled up, and the one I need to get access to is not working. Ah, YouTube's complaining again. No, sorry. I had the wrong scene open in OBS. My bad. And now YouTube has started complaining again. All right. Look, I think we might call it there. This bunker doesn't seem to want to cooperate. And we're having a whole bunch of technical difficulties, which just makes the stream difficult to watch. And difficult to do, because it's constantly on the back of my mind then. And I think I might just need to revert back to my original settings. The audio is now also breaking up. Yeah. Look, the situation is not good. we have a fairly considerable technical issue. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. But we can't run a stream like this, sadly. So thank you for joining me. I hope you've all had a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in once again here at Crouch After Dark. As always, my name is Viv. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully I'll catch you either on a Monday, Wednesday, or a Saturday. Don't forget to check out the Discord if you want to get involved in the Thunderbolt. No doubt.